I'm reading from the book of Acts, the 4th chapter, the 10th through 12th verse. Be it known unto you all, and to all people of Israel, that by the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom God raised from the dead, even by him doeth this man stand here before you whole. This is the stone which is set at naught by the builders, which is become the head of the corner. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
I think it's Peter talking. Supposed to be the words of Peter. These. Who's uttering these words?
Those words were written by Luke.
No, but now who's? Luke was not talking. Because Luke was not there. He was not one of the disciples.
Peter was saying
these are the words of Peter.
Yes.
That's right. You see, it's the same Peter at the beginning of Acts. At the beginning of Acts, you see, he says, ye men of Israel, hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in the midst of you, which you yourself also know. Whatever he did, he says, he didn't do it. It was God working through him. He was a man. He says, a man. Peter was the greatest authority as left by Jesus. You remember among the 12, he tells Peter, he says, Peter, feed my sheep. Peter, feed my flock. In other words, look after them. Look after them. Say, on this rock, Peter, thou art Cephas, and on this rock I'll build my church. On you, on the strength of what you are talking now, the way you are thinking now, I'll build my church. Peter. So the same Peter is telling you here in the book of Acts at the beginning. He says that he is a man approved of God by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did. He didn't do it. So he is the way, no other. He said, look, the only information Peter had was this man Jesus. And he's right. He said, look, if they want another way, he was the one who's fulfilling the laws of Moses. He's come to bring them back to the path. They had strayed away from the path. They had gone for the letter of the law. They had forgotten the spirit, the Jews. So Jesus Christ is trying to bring them back. He's trying to elevate them. They're going for the letter of the law, forgetting the spirit. And I can give you dozens of examples. Everything he said was trying to elevate the Jews. So if you want the will and plan of God, here is the man. He is the way. But now your understanding is wrong. He is the man. Follow him. What he did, you do. But you don't do that. The Christian world doesn't do that. You see, they are now listening to Paul. He said the law is nailed to the cross. Who said that? Jesus? No. Jesus. He said now you're living under grace. You're not bound by the law anymore. Brother Swaggart says, he said, if this, you have already purchased salvation just by believing. And if you want to add more to that, it's not accepted. It's ingratitude on your part. You say, now, look, I must fast, I must pray, I must restrain, I must restrict my life. You say, no, that is not salvation. You are showing ingratitude. The man paid the price for everything. Your rape, your murder, your incest, everything he's paid the price. You just got to accept the penalty that is paid for. Where did you get it? Where did you get that? Jesus says, he is not of me who does not take his cross and follow me. He says, verily, verily, except you are better than the Jew, no heaven for you. That's what he says, your master. He says the disciple is not greater than the master. He says, my Father is greater than I. My Father is greater than all. He said, the words you hear are not mine, but the Father that sent me. He had given me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. Even as the Father has said unto me, so I speak. Where does he say, I am equal to the Father? He says, my Father is greater than all. My Father is greater than I. Where? No, but Paul. It is Paul. Every time you contradict me, you're contradicting the words of Jesus with Paul, Paul, Paul. Little wonder that Jesus Christ got third position in the book of Hart. Michael H. Hart, the top 100. He said, look, it's Paul. He's the real founder of Christianity.